Tiger Woods is often called this week's major his favorite major of the year. If the world's number one thinks it's the best tourney of the year, I think we should know what the tournament is called. There's long been a usually casual debate about the name of this tournament. If you're over there, it's the Open Championship. If you're here, it's the British Open. Just a little pet peeve of mine. But calling it the British Open is not much different than the American who walks into a bakery in Paris and gets ticked off because no one speaks English. You know, if you're in France, pretty sure it's okay to speak French. And if a major tournament is held in the birthplace of golf, I'm pretty sure they should be able to name it. Now, I know all the arguments. Soccer is often called football in other countries, but we get away with calling it soccer. Isn't that the same thing? Fair point, but so is this. If Juan is born in Mexico and then moves to the U.S., his name is still Juan, not John. In other words, a mother gets to name her own baby. And if you don't like it, tough cookies. You don't get to give the kid a nickname. Now, it's a small thing, I know, but this is the Open Championship, and it was the Open Championship before anything else in golf was anything. Would it feel good if people in England called the Masters the American Green Jacket Golf Tourney? Pretty sure we wouldn't like that. We wouldn't like it if George Washington was called Jorge. We don't want Mount Rushmore to be called Face Rock. And who's really going to get the Open Championship confused with the U.S. Open? If you say the Open and it's June, it's the U.S. Open. If you say the Open Championship and it's July, you're talking about that links tourney. Have a little respect for the tournament that will be played this week, the Open Championship.